Welcome back, everyone. The Indian Film Festival of Los Angeles has become one of the must-go-to events of the year in the global South Asian film community. We'll hear from IFLA founder and chair Christina Maruda as she tells us everything we need to know about this year's festival. Let's join her.
Hello, my name is Christina Maruda. I'm the founder and chair of the board of the Indian Film Festival of Los Angeles. The festival started 11 years ago. It is celebrating its 11th anniversary this year. The first festival was in 2003, and we started back then because in 2001, 2002, we realized that Indian films in the US were being overlooked in many international film festivals, including international film festivals in Los Angeles. And given that the Indian film industry is the largest industry in the world, and the fact that in Los Angeles there wasn't such a platform, we thought that it was much needed, such a platform, and so we started the festival and we brought it right in the heart of Hollywood. The festival has been taking place since its very beginning at ArcLight Hollywood, which is a premier state-of-the-art multiplex facility in Los Angeles. So we started small, but with a very specific vision, and the idea was to create a link between the American and the Indian entertainment industries right in Los Angeles, in the heart of the American film hub. And so that's what we did. We started in 2003, the first festival, and now we're celebrating the 11th year. We're going to be showing over 35 films, including features, shorts, and documentaries over a course of 6 days. The dates are April 9th through the 14th of April, and we have just announced our lineup for this year. We are going to be opening the festival with Anurag Kashyap's Gangs of Wasseypur, Part 1, which will have its Los Angeles premiere. The director Anurag Kashyap and his producers, including Guneet Monga, will be at the festival to walk the red carpet, along with all the other filmmakers who have films at the festival this year. I wanted to mention something really important that our festival has been doing over the last decade, and that is really nurturing and discovering filmmakers that we identify of great talent. We believe in them, we showcase their work, and a few years later they tend to see their careers take off and go to festivals around the world. Anurag is such a case. We fell in love with his work back in 2004 when he made Black Friday. We screened it, showcased it, premiered it at the festival in 2005. And that back then, a lot of his films were not able to be released in India. Now he's coming back after a few years as an acclaimed film director who has screened in festivals like Cannes, Venice, Toronto, Sundance, and will be opening the festival with his film. So it's kind of like a home, coming back to home for him and for us. The closing night gala is also another very special film, and also a very special story for us. We're closing with Deepa Mehta's new film Midnight's Children, which premiered in Toronto. Deepa is coming back to the festival as well, just like Anurag. We premiered her film Water back in 2006, before it got nominated for the Best Foreign category at the Oscars, and we're delighted to have her back. Her work is always very important, including this film, and she will be walking the red carpet with the rest of our filmmakers and some cast from the film, a very important film that will be released in the US later in April. In between those two galas bookending the festival, we're going to have over 35 films. including Mira Nair's new film, Reluctant Fundamentalist. Mira Nair will also be at the festival to present her film. And then we have a roster of incredible films. This is one of the best years of Indian cinema, especially what we call the new wave of Indian cinema, where you see people with a very independent spirit, that know how to deliver good films in a very low budget, but bringing their stories and collaborating with some talent right in the heart of the Bombay film industry, and reaching out to really wide audiences, and of course getting a lot of acclaim at international film festivals. Short films, we have over 15 films this year that have a range of independent films, experimental films, animation, dramatic films, student films from FTII, the Film Institute in Pune. So we do show a range, and the way we approach the festival and programming is we look at the subcontinent, we look at Indian filmmakers wherever in the world they live, whether it is Europe, US, Canada, Africa, and we really embrace those voices, and I think that that's what really makes Indian cinema so unique. And of course the Indian cinema is celebrating its 100th anniversary, and in addition to all the films that I mentioned that we're showing this year, we're also doing a tribute to Yash Chopra, who passed away this past October, and we're showing 3 of his most notable films as part of our Bollywood by Night series. So for more information about the festival, you can visit indianfilmfestival.org online. Again, the dates are April 9th through the 14th. It takes place at ArcLight Hollywood. Tickets go on sale March 22nd. However, tickets to our galas and festival passes that give access to everything at the festival are already on sale. And we're also going to have on the Saturday of the festival 2 panel discussions. One is hosted by SAG-AFTRA and focuses on what Indian American actors go through and where they are at right now, both in film and on TV, in terms of new roles and what that learning curve has been, and also the growth of having so many actors of Indian descent right now on major television shows, from Mindy Kaling to Kunal Nair to there's so many. So we'll have most of them on stage to talk about their experience, and that is hosted by SAG-AFTRA. And we're also going to have some of the filmmakers who are attending the festival this year on a panel discussion to really look at where the new wave of Indian cinema is at right now, what's happening with co-productions, and where we're going to. So kind of like a state of the Indian cinema right now, especially on the independent front. So we have a range of events, of films for everyone's taste, including a family event that we have every year on the Saturday of the festival, with free activities for children and their parents, from Bollywood dance classes to children and family films, to stage readings by actors, and other activities. So I would like to personally thank all of our sponsors who have made the festival possible over the course of the last decade or more, and including the city of Los Angeles, and also all of our audiences that have been very loyal to us, and the filmmakers without whose work we really wouldn't have a reason to exist. They are our ambassadors. They are the reason why we go through a lot of effort and pain to put together this festival, but we're very proud of them and of what we have been able to present to the audiences of Los Angeles over the last 11 years.
Thank you to Ms. Maruda for all the info. That's all for this week's segment of Your Voice. This show wouldn't be possible without you and your valuable feedback, so keep emailing us at yourvoice@globosatint.com and make sure to visit us on the web at gen-i.us.com. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next time, I'm your host, Juhi Desai. Sahara Pranam.